This LEGO Simpsons Living Room set might be the hardest to get LEGO Simpsons set in terms of its release, where it was only available for 7 days from the 1st to 7th of June if you bought the Krusty Burger at some LEGO stores and LEGO Shop at Home. Like on June 1st, my local LEGO store in Disney Springs didn't even have this promo. But then again, they didn't have the Krusty Burger either. And honestly, this set sucks. But I'm glad this set sucks because a set like this is very hard to get. We'll compare it to the living room found in the Simpsons House set from 2014. One thing I find incredibly interesting is how the two exclusive prints of this set are found in a separate Ziploc bag from the rest of the pieces. So unlike most 18 plus promos like this set, this doesn't have an exclusive minifigure. Like heck, even some 18 plus sets that didn't have minifigures will have a promo with minifigures, which is really odd for a LEGO Simpsons set. But I'm happy about that because this promo is in such a narrow window. You have to buy such an expensive set. So many people, I feel like, would be left out if they put a really cool minifigure in here. Though maybe it would have been cool to get a slight variant of a character, like, say, Homer lounging on the couch in his underwear. That's what I would have really wanted as a minifigure in this set. The one thing I would say this has a leg up over that Simpsons House version of this living room is we finally get a colored background that looks a lot more accurate to the show. The one in the actual Simpsons House set had this tan background, which didn't fit. There's also the printing of this 2x4, which in the Simpsons House, that was a sticker. So that's really nice to get. But other than that, I prefer the build of the Simpsons House in just about every other way. Even that wasn't perfect, where once again, we have a couch that doesn't fit the whole family. There's a 1x2 print of a remote control, which barely looks like a remote control. I mean, these switches in the middle don't help. I love that original Simpsons remote control print, which came with the Homer CMF and the Simpsons level pack. Wish they would reprint that, but I guess that hasn't been printed for 10 years. There's also that really odd design for the drink cup, which is found in the Krusty Burger, like the same exact build there. To the left here, we have a telephone build, which does use another printed piece that has appeared in other sets on that cheese slope. That's completely off color compared to the show though, and the actual Simpsons House set does a better job there. A drawer which has nothing inside, a lamp to the left right here, and then a lamp to the right here. The build for the lamp to the right uses a 2x2 jumper base, and you can see at the very top it uses an orange lampshade. This time, the brick build rug uses no sticker, but that has a loss of the orange color in the middle of the rug there because of this choice. So in some ways, the Simpsons House version is better, but I guess if you don't like stickers like me, and where that uses a clear one, maybe this is a preferred design. And speaking of preferred designs, I don't like the build for the TV in this set. This is where we have our second exclusive print of the set, which is this 2x3 tile saying Krusty Burger. And that's really the only link to the Krusty Burger set, unless you count that cup as well. I guess they see an advertisement for the Krusty Burger and they're wanting to go to the place, which leads into the set. I don't know, this is such a weird tie-in for the Krusty Burger set, but whatever. The design here is not the only TV we got. Of course, we got the one in the Simpsons House, which, I don't know, the one from the Simpsons House I like the build of more, except for the colors, where this should not be blue. I mean, the Simpsons TV in the show has been an orange, and it's been a lighter purple than this, but this is still a closer color than this. However, there's one Simpsons TV build that was better than both of these, which is the one from the Simpsons level pack. That got the colors down perfectly, and I think the build of that is the best in sizing and everything. Only thing I would say this did better was the design of the antennas being fully black here. That one also had an exclusive print, which was the Itchy and Scratchy show. This being a sticker, that was a 2x2 print. I do have that set, but I can't find it, so I'll eventually find it by the end of the month because I want to show all the Simpsons sets together. But yeah, I don't have too much else to add with this TV build, except that it's weird that they just use this 1x1 with the brick on the side, or sorry, the stud on the side, and they have one just at the back as if they were not inclined to include a 1x1 without that piece. Not a big deal, but it just feels cost effective and kind of lazy. And then I saw this pointed out in the brick set review, and I think it's a very good point to bring up. This is all the same coral color used here, which was introduced, I think, around the LEGO Movie 2 sets, which is 2019. The design of this, though, you could see, has some discoloration. And this was a problem that the people at Brickset had. It's a problem with my copy. Like, why does that look lighter than this one? Why does this one look darker than the rest? Very strange in the color consistency of this coral brick. And while that color is great in accuracy for the show compared to The Simpsons House, it's weird how you just have some lighter than the others. LEGO needs to get better with the production of that color. But that's really all I have to say about the build for this set. We already took a look at the packaging, but the instructions don't have much going on. And yeah, I can't really rate this set because this is a promo. I usually rate sets based on the original MSRP. I paid $50 for this. Paying $50 for this is not worth it whatsoever. I mean, even if this was a $10 set, I would give this a pretty low rating. There's not much of a draw here, but again, I think that's a great thing when it's such a hard to get limited release promo. Really, to me, the only draw would be the nice amount of coral bricks, which even those have a problem, and then the 2 exclusive prints. This, in my opinion, makes it a great giveaway promo that's only available for a limited time because not everybody's going to be able to get their hands on it. And I'm so tired of giveaway promos being sets that I'm like, oh, this is something that should be on store shelves. Something that's just a little tiny addition like this to your Simpsons collection is perfect for a giveaway promo. So yeah, bad set, but bad set in the best way possible. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I being too hard on this set? Do you like this set? Subscribe here for more LEGO news, commentary, and honest LEGO takes. And I'll see you later. Seriously, subscribing, commenting, and liking the video helps so much with the algorithm, which is pretty hard. Peace out.